Post or stream, bro.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Missouri Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going.
Let's have a good one, man.
Returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He lets it go on the move. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Breaking tackles and going. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Toss play, running right. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying to flex the ground game here.
Takes
the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Third down, out of the shotgun.
Get the ball. Get the ball.
Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down.
I know ultimately it feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down and more. He's somebody. Tackle made to lose the ball by 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. We go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Back to pass. It's done.
Throw.
What a play. Look out, he's
Bad
in the
throw.
clear. Touchdown,
Bang
Missouri.
throw.
6 points for the
Good play,
defense
bro.
in this playoff game. What a moment.
Bang throw.
It's one of the worst ways you can ever imagine starting a football game is to throw a pick six in the first quarter. Luckily, there's still plenty of time. They got to regroup and get ready to go.
And they'll set up for the PAT. extra point gives them a double-digit lead.
Bam.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Exactly. I mean, it was better when he was very fast.
That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's done. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
The shotgun running play call. He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, LSU.
Hey, it's
on the board here in this playoff game.
It's funny.
But it was just a matter of time until this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. Stop right there at the line.
Exactly.
Just a great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it in the open. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. It's Missouri with the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They test the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The back's got it. Makes a nice move there. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They're going to run it here. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards in the first half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass. It's done. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
It's third down for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. That play moves the ball across midfield and is set up for the first down at the 41.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work from his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field, moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. After all that, looks deep left. He grabs it inside the 20. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking to throw. It's done. Moves out of the pocket. Short throw to the sideline. Forced out after just a short gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time run.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That kind of execution of the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And the point after is right down the middle. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end.
Oh, he good throw.
Down the middle. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Ball handed off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now.
Oh my God.
Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Delivers quickly to the left side.
Oh,
Down at the 7. The offense set out with a first and goal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It is first and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball.
big boy. Big boy.
Chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
Hey, boy.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And now the handoff. He breaks free. Now here he goes.
To the 30.
Inside the 40.
To the 30.
Inside the 20. At the 10 now. And he
To the
takes it all the
30.
way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Desquilke picked up by one of the blockers. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Same tailback, another carry. Sam's right under the wall. They've got him for a loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's done. He's going to take over. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Hand off to the back.
What a tackle.
A little bit, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass rush gets home.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack for the defense?
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Catch play.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Down. He's throwing for it.
It's easy to fit. Yeah, see this.
This is the chance to
Yeah,
take
time,
it
no,
as
no,
a coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Finds room at the 30. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And he'll set up to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long.
Not finished this game, bro.
Look now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented, and this quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm, and eventually we're going to hit some big plays.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and you can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Third quarter. 1 minute left. 36 seconds.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. From the shotgun now, there's a handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with me.
Back to throw. It's done. He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds. The pass rush closing in.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Quick throw to the left.
Catch, boy. They tried to work.
Gets a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Fucking catch, boy.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game.
That'd be
Between
wild
the
for
offensive
us.
line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's caught. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
It took the boot.
LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here.
Oh my God! What you hurling it for, cuz? What a play! Good play, bro. Good fucking play. She hold on to the ball.
They pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that's a solid gain from the defense able to bring it down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Receiver in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught quickly. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Fires it on the move. And it's a comeback route.
You gotta get over there.
Before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh
Get over there.
Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Intercepted by the defense.
Fucking play, huh?
Down to 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure.
Fucking play, boy.
They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here.
4 minutes left, bro. Fourth quarter.
Mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Tackle.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Leaning on the run game here. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a pretty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Single back, takes the handoff. Makes a move and breaks free. He's in the clear.
To the cribby.
That's the 20.
To the cribby.
He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. That's
20.
This running back. They can't stop it. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And that
Stay locked in, y'all. Game ain't over, y'all.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Breaking free at the 35. Ball carrier steps
outside. We can let him get the outside.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up.
He blocked it. So, slowing down, he would have got more than that.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Here's the second down play. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area. Decides to hand it off, at least picked up some positive yards.
Ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Crucial third down play right here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback delivers to the receiver on the screen. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wide out. Make the stop after a big game. 34. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback.
The
offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. To dart to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a handoff.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds his target, and it's complete. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown.
Hello, Jasmine.
What's the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal.
The pass is
incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for 6.
Let's go. Stay in bounds. Let's go down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a footballer. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming.
We're power for that.
Cost them.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Ball handed off. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Now the 40. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. They are pouring it on now.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this. But for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100. And when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop.
Fucking
Extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little
yeah,
bit.
it makes me believe.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff
Yeah.
team out there to kick it away.
47 seconds. Say it again.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. With the game out of reach here, the offense will just take
GG's, bro.
a knee, admit defeat, and think about how do we improve for the next game.
I only put this shit on because you mad, bro. Say this shit.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
You said you played this with third day practice?